it gets pointed out, you're just like, I can't unsee this, and I hate it.
It's like the second one, David, is like, they're all the same font, but like David is slightly smaller, and his last name, Van Patten, is like boldened.
And you know what we're talking about.
A Bolden Van Patten.
American Psycho.
Critic? Yeah,
You found the
sorry,
thing.
business
Yeah.
Well, I don't have a segue, so instead I'm going to start the episode instead.
I maintain that we've never had a segue.
We've always had segues, but now we're changing it up. For chapters 2 onwards, we're changing it up.
It's quite bold.
Turns out. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll find out. So, last week, the party had made their way to Easthaven after watching a man burned to death for crimes that were to do with necromancy, murder, and other various nefarious things.
But not theft.
But not theft, which seems to be okay. You guys have made your way further into Easthaven.
We made it.
You did make it. You had approached a smithy for some reason. I think there was at some point
It was Australia's next top smithy.
yeah.
Someone is missing a weapon?
Someone is missing a weapon. They tried to buy a new one, but
And also, we thought we had a hookup because we helped the Black Iron Blades.
yeah,
But he kind of scoffed
But they
at
were
that.
different. Yeah, they hated them.
Yeah, that's right. That was awkward.
there's an interesting.
It's like, great, we never get a discount there, I guess.
You're just going to have to get used to using your cudgel.
Well, we'll see about that.
Forgot about penis again.
Me and Mark Curge.
Me and my cudgel.
From there, you decided that you wanted to investigate what was going on at the docks because you knew that you had some information about Duragar.
Oh, yeah, that's
possibly
right.
being
We
around the town.
knew that the Durga were at the ferry.
Well, you had some information from a note, and after not getting a whole lot of positive reinforcement from the town watch, you decided to take it upon yourself to investigate. With a combination of Dogcliff and Svieta, you narrowed it down to a ferry at the end of a long pier. You approached said ferry and found that the cabin at the aft of the ship was unlocked, but the door was iced over, but the lock was clear, indicating that maybe someone had been through here recently. You opened up the cabin door, and using a tried and true poke technique, Wodun was able to discover someone in the end of the room, which then came to attack, which would mean that we would normally start with initiative roll. But at the start of this episode, I do have something else to read out. This will be the final one of these little stories that we have before an episode, at least for now. There may be some continuation later. He had been travelling for 3 days, out in the wilds of Icewind Dale. This goblin wearing heavy warm weather gear, drawn furry hood, and in one hand clutching his curved sword, while the other tries to shield his eyes against the howling wind and driving snow. He fights step by step to make his way to safety before the blizzard swallows him up. Looming in the near distance, we can see a lone mountain, Kelvin's Cairn. The goblin pushes forward, making his way to the foot of the mountain. And we can see he's struggling against the deep snow, his breath uneven and ragged. If he does not find shelter soon, he'll perish here, in the Dale's unforgiving wilderness. It seems that even after he was able to survive a desperate fight for his life, he will still meet an unfortunate end. All but ready to give up, the goblin stops, lifts his head, allowing the hood to fall away and his long ears to be exposed to the wind. And then he hears something. A low sound barely carried on the merciless wind. The goblin turns his head and spots just on the edge of his vision a cave. He begins to move with renewed vigour until he is standing in the mouth, just sheltered from the weather. And now he can hear it. A low chant that seems to be emanating from deep within the cave. The goblin looks nervous, but he takes one quick glance over his shoulder at the worsening storm and decides that unknown danger is better than certain death. He draws his sword, a wicked curved blade, and now stands silhouetted against the outside light, and he creeps towards the back of the cave. It's dark here, but with his excellent dark vision, the goblin moves with confidence, quietly, tight against the cave wall. Somewhere along the way, the goblin had lost his shield, so he now grips the sword with both hands, ready to strike. As he rounds the bend, he's surprised to find the low light in the distance. The cave walls have torches now buried around head height, and while the light causes him some concern, the warmth of the flame is a welcome change. The chanting is louder now. Whoever is causing it is close. The dancing firelight gleams off his sword. Turning the corner, the source of the chanting is revealed, and surrounded by torches, in front of a huge crystalline structure, and a few shrouded covered bodies, a dwarf can be seen. His voice rising to crescendo as he clutches a smaller crystalline spike in his hand. The goblin is stunned at the sight and lets out a surprised gasp. The dwarf turns, and clearly this Duragar finishes his chant and looks at the goblin, then smiles. So, it appears we'll have a witness after all. He looks towards the crystal spike, clearly a piece of chatelaine, as it begins to glow a glittering violet colour. The goblin looks as well. Before he can move, the Duragar plunges the shiv down into his own chest, and in pain he cries out and falls to his knees. Before he even knows what he's doing, the goblin rushes forward and catches the Duragar before he pitches forward, and he hears a low laugh. A broad hand suddenly clasps him on the back. Not to worry, lad. I'm alright. The Duragar stands, and even with the shiv plunged in, there's no blood, the end sticking out a vicious spike that starts to slowly disappear into the Duragar's body, and now we see his eyes also reflect that glint of violet. He smiles broadly at the goblin with the torchlight dancing in his face. I think I just found a kindred spirit. Fade to black.
Goblin origins.
Disconcerting.
Maybe. You don't know. Your characters don't know.
That's true.
Players probably should be concerned, though.
Julie knows it.
Well, you know what else is concerning?
Combat?
You guys should roll for initiative.
Yeah.
It's been a hot minute since we've had some
That's a
combat.
good roll.
It's my
It
best
was.
roll all night.
Oh, that's also pretty solid.
Alrighty then. Let's go with Svieta.
3
3.
from
Okay.
a nat 1.
That is
Shit. Bam.
not super encouraging. Horatio.
21.
21. Okay, that is a good roll.
The healer's going first, everyone.
Carnelian.
20.
Yeah, okay.
Some encouraging rolls.
Up there. And Wodun.
15.
Pretty good. Okay, so the interesting thing is, I was originally going to give this Duragar a surprise round, but because you discovered him with the patented poke technique, I'm not going to give him one. Which means, Horatio, you're up first. So right now, you're in a room that's 15 by 15 with a...
Didn't Zimma have some?
Wasn't I going to be getting a
Yeah, you get
reaction?
a held action.
Sorry. Well, let me quickly just describe the room. So the room is a 15 by 15 room with a small table and chairs set in the middle, and towards the back there are clearly some bedrolls. Otherwise, there's nothing else in the room. Sorry, yes, Zimma, you're correct. You did have a held action.
And Carnelian would like to cast Fairy Fire, which is a 20-foot cube,
Okay.
which should easily cover the entire cabin.
Now, Wodun is in the room as well. Are you angling it to cut the whole room, and therefore it would hit Wodun too?
It's no.
It'll hit the entire room. Yeah.
No disadvantage to that, is there?
There is, because you will be, because if you fail the saving throw, then you will be anybody will have advantage to hit you, and you can't benefit from being invisible.
Yeah.
Shit.
Which is the main reason why I think.
Also, they shed dim light, so anybody hit by it is effectively always visible. And they shed light, and you get advantage on attack rolls to hit them.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So is that you casting it, or I have to make
Yeah.
a
So
save?
I cast that, and everybody is going to be making a DC 13 Dexterity save.
Alright, so I think that's just really Wodun and anyone that's in the room. This Duragar has a magical resistance, so you'll have advantage on his saves.
That's his problem.
What save was it? Sorry,
DC 13 Dex.
Dex. Okay. Okay. That will be 18.
Yep.
All right. So there's no effect then.
No effect.
All right, Wodun.
I got 11.
All right. So you
Light him
are.
up.
Is
You are
the,
very fine.
I'm a
is there anyone
beacon.
else in the room?
No.
Where?
It's
So-
just him.
Okay.
Oh, right.
You guys are just outside the room, so the way I imagined it, I think, was Wodun was in first. Was Svieta or Horacio next?
I think I came in second.
Second, so that means it would be
Would I have had to make a save?
no, because I think you're just in the doorway.
Yeah.
And I would imagine then the Carnelian sort
Yeah.
of just behind you, and I think bringing up the rear, if I remember correctly, was Horacio. So that going off, Horacio, it is your turn.
Never gone first.
Anyone need healing?
Blah, blah, blah.
While he's thinking, did you say this is a 15 by 15 foot room?
Yes.
So it's very small.
It's quite small, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's sort of imagine him in like one of the back corners, like opposite the doorway where you were poking in from.
Okay. Right.
So he's right in the corner. So you guys can, if you want to move into the room, if he gets a chance to move before him, that will allow you to move without provoking attack of opportunity, assuming he doesn't have reach. I will say, Horatio, that I think you can see him just from the back view that you've got.
The Durga? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. I'll look to him and I'll cast Bane.
Okay.
So he needs to make a charisma save for me, please.
Charisma save. Okay.
Dude.
So the magical resistance that he have will cover this as well, so he has advantage. 19 on the die. So that's 20.
Yeah, that's a success.
All right, so he doesn't get baned.
He does not.
Would you like to move anywhere?
I think I'll stay at the rear. I'll stay where I am. Thank you.
Okay. Carnelian, it's your turn.
How wide is the door?
5 feet. It's a single door.
Okay. Is there enough room for Carnelian to slip?
Yeah, so, I mean, just talking about being able to move through ally space, there is enough space if you want to slip in there.
Cool. Alright. Well, Carnelian will drop the, we'll stop concentrating on the spell then, since he didn't catch any Duragar in it.
Mm-hmm.
And he will instead slip through and draw his rapier,
Okay.
keeping his the bow of his violin in the other hand,
Mm-hmm.
and go for a stab.
So are you going to move in front of Wodun or just off
To the side.
Okay. Yep.
Rolling with advantage. That is.
You don't have Wodun in front of him. Wodun is, I thought,
if
was
I'm
in
standing
the door.
to the side of Wodun?
Yeah, so he's in the very back corner,
Oh, he's in the very back corner.
and then Wodun's in the sort of just in front of the doorway.
Sorry, I thought Wodun was like touching him.
No.
With
'Cause-
a quarter staff.
Yeah, he was using the pole
Alright,
as an
alright.
extra 5 feet.
Well, not with advantage then, but still, that'll be a 17.
17 will be a hit.
And I would like him to take
His pants off.
That's not part of the attack.
Make a pants
4
save.
points of damage. Yeah, I'm going to attack his drawstring with my sharp bits.
Alright.
Jeez.
Okay.
That escalated quickly.
Anything else you'd like to do? Bonus actions or movement?
I will provide some bardic inspiration and grant Wodun a
Big piece of-
inspiration die.
Okay.
So that's a D6.
That is, I believe that is still a D. Let me just double check that for you. It is D8.
Ooh.
I
Cool.
think they must have got upgraded as a...
Oh wait, no, sorry, that's 5th level. Yeah, no, it is still D6.
D6.
Oh.
D8 is level 5.
Alright.
Why do you do me like this?
Okay, so we've moved, we've done everything we want to do. That means it is his turn. He has multi-attack, and he's allowed to use a very special ability he has called... Mind Mastery. I'm going to affect a creature I can see within 60 feet, so this is going to be Wodun, and I want you to make me a intelligence saving throw.
I am a highly intelligent being.
You may add your d6 to this if you wish.
Ooh, I don't know if I should use it just yet. Did you say a saving throw?
Yes.
Oh, I'm going to save it. 15.
15? That does save.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice. Cool.
So you feel as this Duragar sort of like squints and looks at you, something just flashes through your mind. Images of violence and terror. For a moment, everyone around you looked like there was some sort of dark, shadowy, sinister figure, but it passes. You see him sort of like swear a bit, and he's going to swing instead at Carnelian.
Rats.
Rats! Alright. Natural 1
Oh,
is going to miss.
this guy sucks.
He can save, but he can't swing.
Apparently. That's just pretty good for Carnelian, I'll just say that. That means it's Wodun's turn. He's going to move just in front of Carnelian, so he stepped to the side and in the middle.
Okay, how far is he from the wall? Like
He's
5 feet? Or?
right on the back wall, but you have to move forward
okay.
5 feet to be able to get to him.
Yeah, okay. Having my mind affected like that, I'm just going to kind of like... He's going to be a little bit shaken. And maybe lower the quarterstaff a bit, and then snap 2 once he resists the spell. I'm going to drop the shoulder and shoulder charge him into the wall.
Drop the shoulder.
Yeah.
Right.
My intent is to grapple him.
Okay. So you're going to make an opposed grapple check, is that right?
Yes.
Can you use your inspiration dice on that?
Pretty sure, yeah.
You
Cool.
can.
An inspired grapple.
Grapple.
Truly inspired.
All right.
So I roll... is it athletics or
You
just
have
straight
to use your
strength?
athletics. Yeah, athletics. I get to use acrobatics or athletics.
Okay.
All right. Anything special that I
Sounded
get?
strong.
It wasn't. Oh, no!
Mine's not great, to be honest.
That d6 might be the difference.
I doubt it.
Are you proficient in athletics?
Nope.
What did you roll?
With a bardic inspiration dice
Yep.
and my bonus,
Yep.
which is a -1,
Okay.
I got 8.
Oh my god. I rolled a 9. Shit. It was close, dude.
Modified? Or is that the final?
So,
Is it a
yeah,
flat?
that's the final. So it was. I rolled a 6 and I had a +3 to my dexterity.
God damn.
Dodgy little bastard.
Yeah, so you rush forward to try and grapple him, and he steps just out of the way, so you shoulder charge the wall and
hit the
bounce
wall.
back. Yeah, good try, but not quite successful. Sveta, you've got Carnelian and Wodun in the room in front of this Duragar. You've got Horacio behind you. You're 5 feet away from the doorway.
What's he wearing?
So he's wearing heavy winter gear, which you'd expect, but it looks like he's wearing leather armor. He doesn't appear to have a shield, although you can see at his side he has some kind of dagger.
That's okay. I am going to cast Bonfire. Can you make a dex save for me, please?
All right.
Old Faithful.
So he has advantage because of the magic resistance.
Yep.
15.
Yeah, he just makes it.
Oh, so close. Okay.
Where is he in front of anyone at the moment?
Yes, he is. He's in front of Carnelian, and he's off to this. Well, yeah. Either way, he's like in front of Carnelian and Wodun.
Oh, they're both in front of him?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you want him to be in front of you?
I'd rather he didn't... Sorry. I'd rather he didn't escape, basically.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. Do you want to move at all?
No, I'm happy at range.
Okay.
So you're still in the door, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So did you move
Line
up to the
back up.
doorway so you can see in? So you're sort of like in the doorway.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I'm gonna stay in the doorway.
Okay. What I would like then is Svieta and Horacio. Roll me perception checks, please.
A disadvantage, or
No, just not.
because we're distracted by a fight? I don't know.
No,
Because
just
it's
flat.
dark?
It's
I
flat.
got night vision. Dark vision.
I got an 8. Come on, Sveta. Save me.
19.
Thank you.
Okay. So,
No. Take
Okay.
2.
Horatio, you're distracted with the sound of battle, but what I will say is that Sveta's keen ears, you hear a creaking sound from behind you. Like something, the wood behind you is creaking.
Is it still my turn, technically?
No, but
No, that's okay.
you can. No, it's not. But you'll have to keep it for next turn. Your next turn.
Okay.
You will get. I will let you know. You will get to go before anything else. That.
Cool.
So you will get a chance to speak.
Alrighty.
Okay, that means we go back to the top of the initiative order, and it's Horatio's turn. Now you haven't heard anything at the moment.
Top of the room, dear. I can do stuff and things. Can I still? Would I be able to position myself so I can see the Durgan?
Now that he's moved off to the side, you might have to get into the room. Sveta's sort of in the door. You'd have to move past her and into the room somewhere.
Oh, I thought it was in front of me. Sorry.
No, he was right at the back.
No.
That's okay.
We have Dogcliff and Otto regarding the gangplank, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Them gangplank boys.
Well, actually, then, do you want to do? Does someone want to do a roll for Dogcliff?
You do it. Sveta.
Don't they get advantage on listen checks?
Yeah, you sure did.
Or
they're
on
listening.
perception checks too for listen and smell?
I did tell them to stand guard.
Aren't we glad someone remembered that?
Glad someone.
Thank you. Yes.
Keen sense. Alright.
Okay.
Nope. It's pretty average. Was there... Oh my god.
What is their perception?
Oh, you see, you rolled in perception. All right.
Yeah. Isn't...
Oh, it's
should
plus
we?
3.
No, that's okay.
16.
16. All
They
right.
have proficiency as well.
Advantage. Skills perception.
Nice.
They got a stealth. Oh my god, can you imagine a stealthy owl bear?
All right.
Bears can be stealthy.
true.
Owls are extra stealthy.
Okay. So what I will say is that Dogcliff starts barking and alerting that something's happening at the docks and the entrances.
Alright.
So Horatio, you can hear that.
Okay. What is it, boy? And I turn around and have a look. What do I see?
Trouble at the mill.
You can see Otto and Dogcliff making their way up the ramp,
Up the ramp back off the boat.
onto the boat.
Oh, so they were
'Cause they were
going
on
just
the,
off.
yeah, they were on the entrance.
They're making their way onto the boat.
Yes.
What's behind them? What are they chasing?
You can't see anything.
They're just running into the boat.
Yeah. So let's say they're right at the top of the gangplank and they just got onto the boat with their
Maybe some
turn.
more invisible Durger.
Maybe it's a could well be some.
Can't even see them Durger.
Jesus.
Can I make like some kind of intelligence check to see if I could deduce why they're running with my knowledge that Durgers have the ability to go invisible?
Yeah. I mean, make an intelligence check. Sure.
I'm int to that.
Maybe you could see if you can determine whether they're running towards or away from something. I don't
That's
know.
probably more of a wisdom, but make an intelligence check.
Yeah, well,
Or no.
no. If it ain't in there, it ain't in there. That's what I always say. 18.
What you can deduce is that you know that between Sveta and Wodun they gave strict instructions to guard the gangplank, and if they're coming up now, it looks like they might be following something. So it's a very good chance that some more Durgar have snuck on board and they've alerted you to their presence.
Well, first thing I'll do is go to Svieta. Well, actually, I'll just call out to everyone. I think there's some more behind us coming up. And I will...
Shit, I didn't even ask for my shoulder tackle. Is this guy still invisible?
No,
Okay.
no, he's visible.
Alright.
As soon as he started to attack you because you poked him in the face, he became visible.
True.
If I hold an action, can I still cast a bonus action on my turn?
No, I believe setting up you use an action to set up a reaction. I don't think that precludes a bonus action.
Pretty sure you can still move in bonus action. You might want to double check.
Yeah,
but
actually, no, I think there's nothing.
Pretty sure the only thing it costs you is your action and then your reaction for the round.
For it to trigger.
I don't think readying an action prevents you from using a bonus action, from what I'm reading here. So, as far as I can tell, you can use your bonus action.
Alright, let's do it. Okay. First thing I'll do is put my hand to my necklace with the scale, the skeletal hand scale on it, to try and sort of focus some of its power, some of the power of Callan. The first thing I'll do is use that to summon, an ethereal scale, if you like. So it's like hovering around. So it's spiritual weapon, but how I flavoured it is the spiritual weapon looks like a big physical version of Callanvor's scales.
Okay.
So like each end of the scale is like a skeletal wrist and hand. It's sort of floating around, and then I will ready an action.
So spiritual weapon gets a chance to attack immediately as it comes out, right?
Yeah, pretty sure.
So where are you setting it next to the Durgar inside and then attacking him, or are you setting it outside?
May as well make the most of it for now. Yeah, if you'd let me, I'll summon it close to or within that room.
Yep, and then you can smack him. Okay,
Yep.
roll to hit.
Woohoo! I'm hitting things. How do I do that? I don't think I've hit anything yet. Well, technically, I'm not hitting anything.
Check it out. You're pumping numbers.
Here we go.
You're using your...
Big numbers, baby. Oh yeah, that's a 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
Nice.
It's got a pretty big hit bonus because of spellcasting modifiers. I think it's this bad boy, isn't it?
Hitting people with your faith.
Yeah, oh, yeah. If they won't join you, smash them in the head with it. 10 points of...
10.
I think it's force damage.
Yep. Okay.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, and then I'm going to ready an action.
Mm-hmm.
So looking out to the back of the boat.
Yep.
Just trying to work out what's going on. I'll prepare Bane again, I think.
So you'll need to prepare a cantrip if you're going to prepare anything, because it was a full level spell as your bonus action.
Oh.
So it would probably be something like Toll the Dead, or...
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, may as well. Okay, I'll save. I'll ready Toll the Dead for the first, because I'm expecting to see company in a moment.
Okay.
As soon as I see one of those two, or see someone.
No problem. That means we're going to move to Carnelian. It's your turn. You're right in front of this guy, although Horacio has said there might be some more on the way.
Is there anything in particular that would prevent Carnelian from seeing out onto the deck?
You are sort of in central to the room, so it's not a very good view out to the deck. You'd probably have to step back out of this guy's range, and then you could see through. You go past Svieta and see the deck clearly.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How bloody does this guy look?
He looks hurt. Like that spiritual weapon came down on him and did do a number on him.
Just come down like a big chess piece, or just like bonk.
Dunk.
One of the skeletal hands turns around and slap, and goes back to being a scale.
It gives a slight little caress.
All right. Yeah, let's give it a go. Sleep.
Okay.
Boom.
On him?
Well, it's cast on an area, so it'll be a rather large area. So if it puts anybody within 20 feet of... so it's a 20-foot radius, but I'll center it on him for lack of a better target.
Yeah, I think that'll really only catch him from what I've got here. Alright, so roll.
Yeah, and it is... How many d8? 5.
He's out for sure.
There's no
8.
save for this, isn't it?
Nope. 10, 16, 24, 32.
Okay. Well, I'll be damned. He falls asleep.
Nice. All right,
Very nice.
He's out for a minute. So let's see if we can wrap the rest of this up and then tie him up before he wakes up.
Okay. Alright. He slept. God damn it.
I rolled like 3 8s there.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I was like listening to you count. I'm like, oh, you might be okay. No, not so much. All right.
The last 2 were both 8, so yeah.
Sleep. Wodun, it's your turn. He's fallen asleep in front of him. Do you want to put him awake?
No, I don't think I will.
Oh, that's bad news for me.
But as far as I know, that's
We've got some manacles
That's
somewhere,
it.
don't we?
yeah.
Yo.
I'll turn around and I'll just say to Svieta, "Hey, Svieta, can I borrow those manacles that you just bought, please?
Since you guys do...
I'm shit at tying rope."
You guys are next to each other in initiative order, so if you want to do something as a co-op thing, I'll let you guys do it.
I'll hand over the shackles.
Cool.
At the top of my bag.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Clip.
Alright. Someone's got the key.
Clip, bitch.
Okay, so you're going to spend an action to clip them as Wodun. Sveta, I'm going to say that you still have an action left,
Nice.
since you just have to hand them over. And yeah, Wodun, you're going to take your time to like bend down, and so that's your move action as well.
Cool.
Clap him in irons.
The noises that came out, where would they have been?
So
On the gangplank up onto the ferry?
yeah, it's like this creaking sound that like once starting to come onto the ferry behind you. So sort of central to the boat, say. And then with Dogcliff and Otto coming up the gangplank, roll another perception check.
Eight. I rolled a 2.
I just thought of something. Did you dispel your bonfire on this guy? Sorry, I just thought about it because it was would have happened.
Yeah, would have fallen asleep in a bonfire.
Yeah, which means you would have taken damage and woken up again.
On his turn.
Yeah, which was before your turn.
Well, that's on you. He's now on fire with manacles.
Okay, all right.
Got him on though.
Sure,
Got
well, roll
Yep.
damage for your bonfire then.
Yay.
Should probably roll him out of that.
4.
Okay. He's no longer asleep.
Is he tied up?
Because I messed up, he can be in manacles. But now you can just... So you and sorry, did you roll your perception check as well?
It was a garbage 8.
Hey, you're not sure where it is.
Could be anywhere. Well... But they're on the boat.
Yes, somewhere on the boat. So
They could be anywhere, even on the boat.
We sink the boat.
you know somewhere between you and the doorway and the gangplank, sort of in the middle of the ship.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to sink the boat when it's like solid ice beneath it?
We sink it with fire.
So many bonfires.
It's a lot of bonfires.
There's a lot of bonfires.
I would like to cast a spell on probably Wodun.
Horacio's up first, I think, out
Yeah.
of all of us.
But is he going to use a melee weapon?
Nope.
It's not for me.
He's
to
got
know.
one, but he knows better.
It's alright.
That
So-
ain't his bag, baby.
In doing so, this will dispel the bonfire.
The bonfire, okay.
I am going to go down to where Wodun is
Yep.
and touch him. And the way this is that my hand will have like a spectral form of a bear paw. And it will imbue bear's endurance.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that sounds
it's-
awesome.
Hang on. Yeah, bear's endurance, which will give you advantage on constitution checks. And you will also gain 2d6 temporary hit points.
Very nice.
Okay.
Will that stack with the false life?
No, it will replace.
Oh,
Okay.
right. Oh, maybe I should give you bull strength.
I mean, he's already as strong as a bull.
He's as charismatic as a bull.
Oh, poor boy.
He's a
Oh, no.
he's a warlock though. He is
Yeah.
actually charismatic.
Is that,
Have you seen
Like,
them prize
it might
bulls?
not be as good as your false life. It might actually be worse.
Do you want to choose a different...
Yeah.
I don't have my false life anymore.
Why not? Did you get hit?
No, I swapped it out.
Oh!
Well, you know
yeah.
what? Have some bull strength. No, have some bear's
Have
endurance.
some bull semen.
Oh, yep, thanks. I was thinking it.
Have this bull penis cane.
I grew it on myself.
A penis.
Suck my dick.
Is this like you want to say to
Okay.
him as you lean down and give him temporary hit points?
Huh?
Is this something you want to say to him as you lean down and give
I'm not
temporary
leaning
hit
down.
points? You have to touch him.
Yeah,
I cast this spell with my bare hands.
Hey,
I
there you
can't do
go.
any better than that.
I thought you were going to say,
That's
I
pretty
cast
good.
false life. Give him extra hit points.
Just whisper it into his ear.
I got
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
No, I got it. It's like it's not gonna be as good as what Carnelian's. I'll lean down. I'll just like you can just feel my whiskers against your ear and be like, I cast bear life.
Bear life.
You get 8 temporary hit points.
Wordon shivers.
Give me that good stuff.
Give me that bear.
and the top button of his shirt pops.
That's pretty awesome.
Jeez.
My chest is now
Go away,
bare.
Zimma.
Oh my god. Okay, do you move or anything like that?
Did you say con checks or con saves?
Are you gonna make me look this up?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay,
I need
that's
to
fine.
know.
I think it will be.
Advantage on con checks.
Con checks. Okay.
Okay. I think that would include say. Oh no. Okay.
So, and just so you know, this is a concentration spell.
Okay.
For how long?
Until the spell ends, which is up to an hour.
Cool.
Okay. Do you want to move anyway? You still have a bit of movement if you want to get back out to the door.
Yeah, I'll move back to where Horatio is.
Okay. Now, technically, the Durgar will get an attack of opportunity, but
He's on fire.
he's not on fire anymore.
He's
just in
manned.
It's true.
manacles.
Can you make an attack of opportunity while you're bound?
You can headbutt people.
I'm pretty sure being restrained prevents you from making
Yeah.
the very least reactions. But
We won't do it. Okay. That means what happens is a Durgar appears very suddenly and attacks Horatio.
Oh my god, Durga.
Horatio, you do get your casting off first though because you had it prepared. So that was told
Oh,
dead.
yeah. Well, shooting from the hip.
Told
Too
us
quick.
dead.
Okay.
Told
and-
the dingus, make a wisdom save.
Told
okay.
me right in the
Now
dead.
these does also
Right in
have
the dead.
advantage against spells.
Of
So
course
he's got
they do.
resilience.
That's convenient for them.
That is good news for him because I think, what'd you say, wisdom?
Yep.
15?
That passes.
It's a flat roll, that's all I had. Okay,
I
he
said
will
they're good at saving. That's about it.
he will strike at you with advantage because he's coming from invisibility with his war pick.
Shit.
It's a good weapon.
Yeah.
didn't we ask for a war pick down at the store?
Yeah.
No, we asked for a gnomish war pick. This is different.
This is different. 19 to hit.
Just.
Just barely hit.
No, it hits.
Okay.
It hit
Very easily.
Wait, hold on a second. Is it too late for you to use cutting words?
It's too late. Probably. I don't know.
Do I have to wait for him to before you roll for damage? Can I?
I can take it. Right on the kisser.
You can do so. After the roll. After the roll, but before knowing the result. So yeah, it is too late to cutting words.
Okay, yeah. So I will enforce that. Though, just get me if it's like very close, like I'm like
Yeah.
blah, I'll still let you do it. But in this case, it's a bit too late. That will be 8 points of piercing damage.
Oh,
Sorry.
I will if the other one goes for an attack. If there is a second one, which I assume there is, comes out of invisibility and goes for an attack roll.
One is now going for an attack on Svieta.
Cool.
So,
I'm ready.
okay, so that's going to be advantage.
As he comes out for an attack, I'm going to insult the girth of his beard.
Oh, why you say that?
Oh, but it's only -1, so maybe he has a very impressive beard, and that fortified him against insults.
Maybe.
He swings his pick as you insult his beard, and he goes, "My beard," and misses Svieta.
Yeah.
What would you roll?
A total with the negative.
Yeah.
8.
Well, that's awful.
Yes, it was awful.
Like his beard.
He's too wound up in his beard. He's like, did not expect that. Okay, and then there's one more, and he's going to attack the Dogcliff Otto combination. I'm going to say, because Dogcliff and Otto had advantage on their attack, their stealth, he can't hit with advantage coming out of invisibility.
Yep.
So this will just be a flat roll. 14 to hit.
You gave these guys 23 natural armor, so that's a miss.
I
That's
believe
pretty good.
didn't.
No, it's 13. Yeah, you
So
you
he
hit.
hits. Okay.
Oh, it's animal cruelty. What the hell, man?
4 points of piercing damage to the combination that is Otcliff. But
Cliffo.
it is
Cliffo.
Dotto's turn.
Dotto.
What do you guys want him to do? It's between you two because you
What do you want
own.
to do?
What can he do?
Everything.
He's got a Durgar right in front of him.
So you can have just Dogcliff bite and Otto bite claw.
Let's go for a bloody cheeky claw attack, I think. Sounds good.
You don't want to do both?
Oh, can we?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it's a
multi-attack.
multi-attack.
Yeah.
Alright, one of each.
He'll actually get more as he levels up.
He'll take
Dog-
everything.
Dogcliff's bite attack
Apply the
has advantage
friendship
on attack
fusion
rolls against
formation.
species.
Make multiple attacks in a single turn.
Yeah, you get advantage.
Okay.
Do you want to roll for Dogcliff?
No, he doesn't have pack tack because he's got that pack
But
tack.
Otto's right beside him.
That's technically true. That means he'd never not have advantage.
This is your own doing.
No. So because he's counted as a single creature, you will need to have another person within range.
My
to
heart
use
is
him.
always with Otto.
Listen, he has some beefy stuff anyway. I don't think you can complain.
Okay, fine.
He won't have pack tactics unless he's close to someone.
Alright, do you want to roll?
I've been rolling pretty bad.
Same.
But you're rolling with advantage, so it's okay.
No,
you're
we're
not.
not.
There's
We...
two attacks.
Damn it.
One for auto. One
Alright,
for
well,
range.
I'll roll for both.
Okay.
A
So
bite.
just the one that's in front of him?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I wish Andrew had rolled.
Okay.
That's an 8.
That's a miss.
Andrew, please roll.
Oh no.
Is this now for
This is Otto's claws.
Otto's claw? Okay.
That's cocked, but it would have been a 4. That's a 1.
Oh my god.
You guys make this so much better. Thank you. Thank you for being my players.
Thank you for being
Having
a
a
friend.
friend. Okay.
Having a friend or being
Being a
It
friend.
doesn't. Eating.
Eating a friend.
You
Well,
eating my friend.
Otto has one distracted. That means Horatio, it is your turn. You do have one right in front of you.
Whoa.
You do notice that your magic doesn't. It seems to be tough to get through whatever resistance they've got.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yep.
Yeah.
They're very good at saving against things.
Yep.
So how many are on the boat now? Is there 3?
You can see 3, and obviously there's also 1 inside the cabin, so 4 in total.
Just keep trying.
Keep
It'll
trying.
fail eventually.
But I get more chances now.
You also have your spiritual weapon, which you can move up to 60 feet, I think.
20, I think. Oh, actually, no. As a bonus action, you can move it up to 20 feet.
You didn't really get to use it last time, so you could have. Oh, you need a bonus action to move it, which you used last time. That's right. So with your bonus action, you can move it 20. So that would
Yep.
move it out of the room.
Does the bonus action not move and attack with a single bonus action?
It does, but he has to be within range. So I'm just here calculating out 5, 10. You could move it to within the range of the thing that's attacking you, if you wanted to. 20 feet's 20 feet's enough.
Yep, I'm planning on doing that. I'm just seeing what else I can do here. Okay, I'm going to turn to Svieta and say, I'm putting a lot of faith in you.
Oh.
And then I am going to... please help us. And then I am going to cast Warding Bond on her.
Okay.
What's this?
So
I'm
that
not familiar with the
means
spell.
she will get... So the spell wards a willing creature you touch and creates a mystic connection between you and the target until the spell ends. It lasts for an hour. While the target is within 60 feet, it gains +1 to its AC and saving throws, and it has resistance to all damage.
Oh, I like
Whoa.
that.
Is that a
But-
concentration spell?
But also, each time it takes damage, you take the same amount.
No.
Oh, both of you.
No, because I'm going to get smashed
It
anyway.
is not concentration.
Not concentration. Interesting.
What if... Oh, I suppose
I'm
it
But
getting
doesn't
it does
double.
end if
And
you
it's
pass-
resistance.
It does end if one person is reduced to 0 HP.
Okay, so you're both sharing damage, or only Sveta's sharing her damage?
So any damage that she takes, I also take.
Yeah, but
Not
not
the
the
other
other
way
way
around.
around, though?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm going to cast that on her, and as a bonus action, I'm going to use the spiritual weapon, move it out to the one next to me, and attack.
Okay, yeah, you can.
Whoa, see you
there
later.
goes. Try again.
It's well out there.
12 to hit.
12, unfortunately, is a miss.
That's fine. And do I have a way of squeezing past and getting into the room?
If you backed out of the room because you're basically in front of Sveta, who's in the doorway, you'd have to take an attack of opportunity as you retreated.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. He's gonna
Svieta, hold the line.
Holding!
He's gonna swing.
You have the power of Kellamvor to support you and help you.
What's the heavyweight?
With his war pick, it's going to be a 19 to hit.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I'm rolling pretty. This dice you give me,
You're only well against one person.
Confiscate this man's dice.
9 points of damage. She keeps giving me damage.
Microwave them before that you give them to him.
No.
But I want to
9
give him
points.
gifts.
9
Yeah, so
points.
just microwave them first.
9 points of piercing damage,
All right.
and you move into the room
Yep.
behind Sveta.
Yep.
Okay, Carnelian, it's your turn.
How far apart are the 3 dwarves on the deck?
So one, they're all within. You're talking about range.
Would you say that they were within a 10-foot radius of one
They
another?
would be within a 20-foot radius of one another.
20-foot radius.
But within 10 feet, you could get 2. Like, think of it as like a diagonal line.
No, the 20-foot radius. Okay, yeah.
Actually, one attacks Svieta, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should
Actually, 2 of them are within 10 feet. And the other one is... Yeah, so within 20 feet. Yeah. But the 2 close together you could get...
No, so if they're within 20 feet and I have a 10-foot radius,
Yeah.
that is 20 feet.
Yeah, you could get all 3... You could get all 3 of them with a 20.
And there's nobody in between them because Dogcliff was like on the gangplank, right?
No,
So, so there's nobody... There's no friendly person in between any of the Duragar.
No, now that Horacio has moved out.
He's dropping a tactical nuke.
Alright, so this might attract some attention, but I don't think Duragar will be much loved in this town, so...
Okay.
Shudder!
Jeez.
Oh, damn.
Can I get all 3 of them to roll a Constitution saving throw, please?
Okay, so they have advantage
Yep,
on their
they do
save,
have advantage.
And... Okay, there's a con. Right. So number 1,
DC is 13.
19.
Yep.
Number 2, I think that's going to be a 13.
Meets it.
Number 3, 12. No, 11.
Fails.
1 fail, 2 success.
So, 7, 9, and 7 is 16.
Okay.
So 16 points of damage for the one who saved, 8 for everyone for the other 2.
That's a lot of damage to all 3 of them. None of them go down though at this stage. Is there anything else you'd like to do? You're basically firing off, I guess, from behind Svieta.
Yeah. He is going to. Is the other Duragar in irons prone?
He's like sitting down, yeah.
Cool. We'll like just. There's probably no way I can effectively just like stand on top of him to prevent him from getting up.
I mean, you could. If you've got a prone creature, you could like try and stand on top of him.
Carnelian will try to stand on top of him while
So
he's...
you're on his square, put it that way.
Yeah. So
Okay.
while he is manacled and prone, Carnelian will stand on top of him to make his life even harder.
Okay.
Boot to the
Well.
throat.
Rodeo.
It is now his turn. He looks up, and you can see he's sort of sitting there with his manacles. And he looks first at Wodun, and he gives you a long grin. And then he sees you sort of come up beside him, and like stand right on top of him pretty much, and just goes, catch me if you can. And he shrinks down to about the size of a rat, and bolts for a rat hole in the side of the ship. Both of you get an attack of opportunity as he tries to run away.
Wait, what?
The
doesn't
manacles... He shrinks out of the
guy
manacles.
that's in,
Does that work? Does
Yes,
It? Ah.
it does.
is that a spell?
It is a natural ability they have.
Right.
2 attacks of opportunity. One from Wodun, one from Carnelian.
Hit the rat boy. Boy.
Carnelian crits him.
Okay?
Oh, yeah.
That's just a hit. Holy shit! That's like a 25 or something. Hang
That's
on.
a
Damn,
hit.
you guys smashed
Now
this
he has
fucking rat.
he actually has increased
Armor
when he's reduced, but you did hit that armor, so both of you can deal damage.
Cool. Hell yes.
I'd be interested to see.
Give me a...
God, you rolled well on that D8.
Sorry. It's the enlarge and reduce?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the exact
It's
same
not
as
the
the
exact
spell.
same one. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a spell. He just has an enlarge and reduce ability.
Okay.
He's
Yeah.
got an ability called Massively Reduced.
These crazy clogs.
I mean, technically, you might. Are you saying that you would think that he's still manacled up?
Well, wouldn't it be a part of his attire now?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure his ability is not the same.
It's
as the
whatever you
spell,
want to
but-
roll it. It's,
Yeah.
it's quite
Catch me if you
alright.
can. Oh.
I mean, I don't think it'll stop him running though.
No.
Either way, so I don't think it's going to matter for the purposes of this.
It
But
looks silly.
it doesn't specify. I
It's
like to
okay.
think that he just sort of shooks out of the manacles and runs away.
Yep.
That's most dramatic to me. All right,
11 points.
11 points. Ooh, hang on. This is actually going to be close.
13.
He shrinks down to about the size of a rat, and he goes, "Catch me if you can!" and runs to the thing, dives for the hole, and just as he dives for the hole, just gets skewered in midair by Carnelian.
I like to think he gets like hit by the stick first and like bats
Smacks
him up
into
into
the
the
wall.
air. And Carnelian's just like,
And he just goes, "Ah!"
I should have stayed down.
and he slides off the blade. He is dead.
Nice.
All right.
Not ideal. Can we try and keep one of the others alive?
Wodun, it's your turn.
All right.
Oh man, that guy got super unlucky.
He got very unlucky. He has like an extra AC when he's moving. You didn't even get him to hit you, which was brutal, so that's kind of lucky too.
Well,
So-
I can confirm that they hit hard.
He hits way harder.
Okay.
Oh, is he the big guy?
He was
I think he
different
might
to the
have been the
rest.
brother.
Shit.
Oh, he was the bro.
Oh my god, that's both of them that I crit to death.
We will now call them the Crit Twins.
The Crit Twins.
Wodun, it's your turn.
So if I am in this room
Yep.
and all the Duergar are visible
They're
now?
outside, yeah.
Okay.
They're visible.
So if I go... I'm assuming I'm in the middle of the room, so 10 feet to the door, or 5 feet to the door?
10 feet to the door. So Sveta's standing in the doorway, though.
Okay.
I'll move.
Well, after clubbing that guy, I'll turn around and you see just way more chest hairs than you usually would on Wodun.
Wow.
His top button is popped. He's furious. Sveta, please, may I get through?
Do you have a sudden urge to like decorate a wood cabin with antlers?
Yes.
Of course.
And I just storm out the door, and I'm gonna just stampede towards the nearest one and
Okay.
take an overhead swing with my quarterstaff.
Okay. Swing.
Do. Oh, I'm gonna use my inspiration point for that. Fucking dice, man. 19.
19's a hit.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Nice.
You got your one good roll used up on that
Yeah.
attack of
Oh.
opportunity.
5 points.
It's damage is damage, don't it? Like,
All right. That means Sveta, it's your turn.
You feel the power of Callan coursing through your veins. Whether you like it or not, I cannot say.
I'm feeling tingly. I will use my wild shape. Might not be enough room.
Form of bear.
And you get +1 to your AC.
form of a giant spider.
I don't feel I would have seen a giant spider.
Oh.
I'm just saying, it's probably not a place I'd go. Listen.
Yep.
We're gonna go back to an old favourite.
Cat.
A big cat.
Cat.
A snow leopard.
A classic.
It's a
Classic.
classic.
Vintage Sveta.
Cat.
Snow leopard.
Mm-hmm.
And how far away would I be from these Dugu?
One's within 5 feet, one's within 10 feet.
Go for a run up.
Yeah, actually. You know, I'm gonna take a run up.
Okay. One of them will get an attack of opportunity as you pass through.
That's okay. I've got the power of Kalemvor on my side.
All right.
I hope I haven't made a mistake. Please
All
continue.
right.
Let's find out.
That's right.
First
So
things
you
first.
take all her damage,
Oh.
yeah? Oh boy.
But
Not all
she
of it.
has
Not all of
resistance to all damage. So
Natural 1.
her,
Yay.
Kalemvor,
sorry, her
yeah.
damage gets
Power of
halved,
Callan converts your bird to bed.
but the spellcaster takes the same amount. So
Yep.
Right.
Alright.
It's a little bit better than splitting the damage because it rounds down in your favour.
Yeah, I was thinking more because I thought I was going to be in the fray regardless, but I sort of squeezed out of the fray. But that's all right.
It's
all
a
good.
good paladin spell because they usually have high AC, so they can be like help someone else also be tanky.
Very
I
charismatic.
think Horacio's got decent AC, don't you?
I do, but I don't have my shield on.
So I'm gonna go 10 feet in the opposite direction and
Yep.
then use my leap.
Sure.
Can he make me a strength saving throw, please?
Okay. Now, it's not a spell, so that will be 17.
Yeah, alright.
They just save against everything.
I shouldn't even bother.
Big savers. They're so frugal.
We'll still keep yours. I know I'm DMing for you, but I was supposed to roll damage first to actually see if I hit you.
Just doing it for you.
Oh.
Forgot about it. That's a 2 on the dice.
So you pounce, and he manages to sort of duck under your pounce, so you land behind him.
Yeah, I'll hiss.
He's like, oh. All right, it's their turn. Now, I realize I did something wrong here with that reduce. It doesn't take him an action to use that ability. He should have been able to disengage and move. But we're here.
The manacles guy
Yeah, the manacles guy.
wouldn't have made a difference.
Manny.
Oh, no, you can't attack him when he disengages.
No, we could have.
Yeah, no, he
Have
would
you
have died.
seen
He would have
this?
died regardless. He would have jumped out of the mouse hole, slipped, and fallen off the boat to his death.
Well,
He's too important. He was going to die.
I'm not going to take it back. But what I will do is that these Duragar all have enlarged, and because it costs them no action to do, they're all going to turn giant and then take swings at everyone.
Can they fit on this boat?
Barely.
How's the boat going? To Tidman?
It's starting to groan under the excess weight.
Wait,
of
so they're
these
twice
Duragar.
the size of a Duragar, so they're not that big.
Yeah, no, they've gone from dwarf size to, like, tall person
Goliath,
size.
Goliath.
They turn
size.
into large creatures. So
Really? Huh,
They
that's
start
more.
as medium. Okay, so the first one's going to take a swing at Svieta.
Test his pecs.
Cats don't have pecs.
Don't forget that AC.
Yeah, this is 22.
Yes.
21 plus 2. Wait, 2 plus 1.
Okay.
Sorry, Horatio.
Sorry, I don't have my reaction this turn. I can't help
you did
anyone.
exactly what I was hoping you did. And
Alright,
I
now-
made the wrong call.
And now they have enlarged damage too.
Big damage. Excuse me. I'm just letting you know my concentration has now dropped. Oh, wait, I should roll for it. Yep, it's dropped.
Goodbye, bear.
Goodbye, bear.
Sorry for
Temporary
the
hit
temporary
points?
hit points.
Oh, my chest has fallout.
I collect them.
You're going to take 6 points, but that's going to be 3 points of piercing damage with your resistance.
It's pretty good.
And Horatio will also take it as
Yeah,
well.
Horatio's like, that's pretty good.
It's not a bad deal.
The next one's going to swing at Wodun.
Hit me, baby.
That is going to be, and I think this will miss.
Hit
12.
me in my man tit.
Let me just make sure I don't have my shield equipped.
Does, like, the chest hair, like, poof out and, like, create, like, a defensive smoke screen?
I don't know what happens
Yeah,
to
plus
Wodun.
one
I'm not
AC.
his- I can't help him.
Yep, shield is not equipped, so what did you roll,
12.
sorry? That misses.
Misses. Okay. And the last one on Dotcliff.
Dot cliff.
Dot autocliff.
Miss with a
Doubled.
6. Okay, only one hit. That means it is Otto and Dogcliff's turn. What do you guys want to do? You got a big target now.
.cliff/gov. Sorry.
Got the .au, the important part.
No, they're .uk.
The worst.
He's British.
Dot
Oh,
cliff.
yes.
I'm thinking.
But
He's a
can't-
chap.
Boston.
Dogcliff
Mobster.
is.
Oh, Dogcliff's British. I
Yeah.
was like,
You're
pretty
not.
sure I'm not.
.co.uk.
Oh, was he a Boston monster?
Look, most of us are British if you go back far enough.
I refuse.
Our shame.
I refuse.
I was
My-
born on the moon.
What does Otto and Dogcliff do?
Either way, they're probably going to miss with our track record. But let's just multi-attack.
Yeah.
Do you want me
Classic swipe.
Do you want to roll for
No, please, no.
All right, Dogcliff's going to bite.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, he's near us. But yeah,
Is he attacking
No,
the
he's
one
on
that
the
No,
other
I...
end.
you have to be able to be next to
is he?
his target.
so he's attacking another.
He's attacking the one right at the end.
Oh,
Because remember, there are two
Yeah.
near the cabin and one's back over by the gangplank still.
That's right. That's
You
right.
guys specifically did that so you could get Shatter off.
Well, I confirmed that so
Yes.
that I could shatter without
So there-
hurting anybody.
And so therefore
Shatter.
that's where he is.
Well, that's okay. I rolled a 21.
That's a hit.
Do you want to roll damage?
I mean, I do.
No.
I don't want to roll anything for the rest of the night.
He shattered on a
Mine's forbidden.
turtle.
2d4 plus 2.
I'll give you some more bardic inspiration on my next turn.
Oh,
I
yes,
believe in
please.
you.
Oh, yes. 8
Eight?
piercing,
Ooh.
and can you make a strength saving throw for me?
Alright,
Oh,
now,
that's
now that they are
right.
enlarged, they do have advantage on their strength saving throw.
I'm not surprised.
I mean, that's pretty standard for, like, enlarge.
Yeah.
They didn't roll particularly
Classic
well.
and large.
So I think that's a fail with a 9.
Oh, yeah, they got them by the
Yeah.
noodle and knocked them prone.
So you knocked. So one of the big ones that's fighting Dogcliff tries to bring up his shield, but Dogcliff bites on it down and brings him down with him, which allows Otto to attack with advantage because he's prone.
Yeah.
That's fucking teamwork.
I don't know what that means.
Can't read the orange one.
So,
It's a 4.
Oh no.
14.
14
Well, the other one's a 4.
miss.
Otto, selling you.
He's got a lot to learn.
No, I wouldn't.
Poor boy.
He's cute. We're done.
Horatio, it's your turn. You're in the cabin and probably bleeding.
In the cabin, just
Coughing up blood.
In the cabin.
beaten from
I
an
wonder
invisible
what this spell
source.
feels like, and then it's just like, oh,
God, awful.
It's like, I've made it out of the combat.
just feeling like the phantom pain of being hit by a war pick. You're just like, oh wow.
Spencer's just like, oh, I'm shaking. it.
Okay, as an action, I'm going to dismiss the spell.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. I feel it's a masochist spell, and that's it.
I love it.
Can you dismiss? I mean, it's not concentration.
It says, as an action, you can dismiss
Oh,
it.
as an action,
the
you can
spell.
dismiss
So
it.
I'm going to burn my action.
It's probably for the best.
For the best.
Oh, does that mean my temporary hit points go as well?
Yep.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Sorry for your chest hair.
Bonus action or movement?
Bonus action, spiritual weapon still hovering around.
Yeah, it is.
And I would like to take this opportunity to clarify the appearance of the scales. It's actually a skeletal hand and wrist holding up a scale on each side.
All right.
Like your classic
Okay.
brass scales.
Bludgeon people to death.
So
death
you
with
could,
liberty.
maybe it's like a helicopter. Okay, so I'm going to probably attack the same one that I was beating on before.
Beat him
Okay.
off.
Yep.
Don't do
Why
that.
Ah, lovely. 10 to hit.
Miss.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
You got movement? Anything else?
I got movement that I'm not going to use. I'll
Carnelian.
just stay away from the door.
It's Carnelian's turn.
Carnelian is going to first tell Wodun that he believes in him, and
Uh-huh.
that he can definitely hit these Duragar much, much harder if he tries.
Okay.
And the bonus action to give inspiration. And then he is going to ask all of the Duragar to roll a dex save because none of them moved.
All right.
Excuse
Wait,
me.
does
can
that get
you
me
please-
though now?
Yeah, that does get Wodun now, who moved out into the combat.
Ooh, yeah, okay, never mind. What would be our next best option then? Probably...
Well,
What's the save?
yeah.
It's Constitution.
If only I had bear thing.
No, well, which one looks the most injured?
The one right in front of the door, who's taken a bit of a beating.
Alright, well, let's go and stab that one in the face.
Roll to hit. I think he might be lower because he's large and you're small.
It's so
That's
small.
cocked. And with advantage is 19.
That's a hit.
And with damage is 7.
How does this Durgar die?
This Durga dies because Carnelian stabbed him in the inner thigh and severed an artery.
Oh, that's not a good way to go.
Nasty.
So much blood.
Right in the femoral.
That was my favorite artery. Oh, it's going black. Goodbye.
Oh, damn it! Killed another one! Guys,
There's another
I know
one.
I keep killing them, but please keep one alive.
Guys, why aren't you keeping one alive? Stab. Wodun, it's your turn.
Remember, guys, we have to let one of them live. Stab.
What an intimidating move. Like, yeah, one of them has to live. Not this one, though. Wodun, it's your turn. There's 2 left. They're both large. One's
right.
fighting Otto, while the other one's close to you.
Both are gay.
If I decide to go for the one on the gangplank,
Yeah.
would I take an attack of opportunity?
You would, yes. But
Alright.
then you would be giving the Dogcliff part of Otto and Dogcliff advantage.
Does the one over there look very injured?
He's prone, so you would have advantage to hit as well.
That's tempting.
With melee attack specifically.
Correct. Alright, so Wodun, you will take an attack of opportunity as you move past from the other one standing.
Yeah.
Please don't die.
Miss.
Cool.
Miss. Ace to hit.
So remember, with your inspiration, you can roll the dice first and then decide to add it just
Yeah,
before
yeah.
Callan tells you the result.
And you do have advantage on this attack.
Hell yeah. Retiring. That
Smack it.
dice. 22.
That will hit.
Pretty handy with a stick.
One of these. That's another 11.
And how does this one die?
Nice.
He's prone on the gangplank.
He's got like Dogcliff biting at his shield. He's like, "Ah, get off!"
All right, and I'm assuming he's a very pretty decent sized creature.
Yeah, he's a
so I'm
large
gonna
creature.
walk down the gangplank, another overhand swing, but I'm gonna go and see if I can, like, if his head's hanging over the gangplank, the side of the gangplank a bit.
No!
Whoa.
Oh no!
Yep,
Oh, and just
gonna crack him in the neck.
blood and brains just slide down the edge of the hull of the boat and into the ice below.
You leave my dog alone.
He is no more. Svieta, there is one remaining.
My eyes will dilate at all this blood.
Oh no. He looks, he's like, no, you're as big as me!
Kellenvor has left you. Kellenvor has left the chat.
Left me on red as well. That's rude.
Left me on red!
Left you on red. You think you're on red?
Yeah, true.
You should see my face.
Nothing a quick salve won't look up.
Damn straight.
Gonna need a lotion for that. He's not prone, is he?
No, he's up. Yeah. And since he's large, he will get advantage on strength saving throws anyway.
Are we close to the edge of the boat?
No, this is sort of more central to the boat now.
Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna try and bite his throat.
Okay.
Classic.
Ooh, no, it was a 3.
It's not enough. Okay, it's his turn. He's surrounded on all sides. He will try and fight back against Svieta. Does he have multi-attack? I don't think this guy does. Oh, I think that's going to miss. 10 to hit.
It's a miss.
Dice has gone cold. Okay.
I have to say, it was red hot when she had +1 to her AC.
It was red hot.
23.
It's only just turned cold. It's Otto and Dogcliff's turn. They can now move across the lifeless body at the gangplank and can help out Svieta if you want.
Great cliff.
They will bound through all the blood that's been spilt.
Tracking blood all over the deck.
Gross.
That's what prestidigitation is for.
What's their speed?
I think they have 30.
But only
Oh, I have to scroll up for it.
40.
40.
Yeah!
There you go.
Finger guns to you.
It probably would have been set to Otto's, the
Is that-
slower of the two.
Is it about close enough? Like,
Yeah, it's close enough they can get there.
Sweet. Do you want to roll? Please. Roll for Dogcliff.
Alright.
But at least you get
for
advantage.
So what am I rolling? The bite?
The bite,
Yeah.
So
for
that's
Dogcliff.
a +4.
Yeah, as Jen said, you've got now the pack tactics, so...
Oh, with
roll
advantage?
advantage, yeah.
Alright, I'll roll that one again because I like it. Oh, no. First one was better. That's a 17.
17 is a hit.
Yeah!
Alright.
Nip him.
And I think he would have to make a strength saving throw.
Nip him in the buds.
Nip him right in the bud.
Oh, not great. 5
Okay,
and a strength save.
okay, yep. So he has got advantage, he's large.
Are you stronger than a third grader?
Will that... I think this might have you though. 14?
Yeah.
Okay, so he stays standing. Next one.
Here we go.
Otto, okay.
Marginally better at 13.
13's a miss.
Shit.
His shield blocks the Otto's claw. Alright, Horatio, it's your turn.
How much damage did you take?
He did take
Oh,
a
no,
couple
I'm not on
swings.
death's door, but another hit. Based on the damage I was doing, another hit would have ended me. Oh, I'm just gonna I pull back the cloak,
Yep.
sort of nod at no one.
no one's left in the room.
You're like,
yeah.
yeah.
See if anyone's looking. Just look around and see if anyone's looking, and then just self-apply.
Okay. Self-medicating.
Yeah,
It's private times.
yeah, I'm doing it.
Alright.
They're all busy.
Winks at the camera, closes the door.
Kids are at work.
You still
that
have
means.
you still have a bonus action and a move action if you'd also like as
I
well.
gotta roll for self first.
Roll your stealth.
So I heal myself for 9 points.
Nice.
That?
Oh yes.
Staunch that blood.
Oh, staunched. It's not anything that's.
Feeling staunched.
Oh, that's staunched. Oh my god, that valve, that's staunched. So now I'm gonna.
in combat, just his moaning coming from the cab.
You just hear this soft. Oh, that's staunched. Right.
Jeez. Anything else you'd like to do?
Yes, I'm going to.
Oh, yes, DM, he will.
As a boner action, literally, I'm going to spiritual weapon again.
You needed to lose a bit more blood, methinks.
Oh my god, this spiritual weapon, that's even lower. That's a 2 on the die, so 7.
That's a miss.
Oh man.
Okay, moving to Carnelian, it's your turn.
Sorry, the problem is it spins so fast that it starts taking off again, and then it never gets a hit on. Too judgy. Too spinny.
I should take my own advice and cast sleep again.
If you want.
Yeah, I will. And we'll go for 6, 11, 16,
Jesus, mate.
20, 22.
And he's asleep
Damn.
on the deck. He looks at all of you surrounded by everyone's like, I'm on! I can take you all on with my own big head! Boom! Falls onto the deck asleep.
You said he could take us on with his own big head. Oh, no!
He could have, maybe.
Does he shrink down?
According to this, no. He's still a large
Still a
Duergar
big
on
boy.
the deck.
He's a Snorlax.
Snorlax.
He's now asleep, and you're out of combat. What does that mean? What were these guys doing here? I don't know. Find out next time.
I
on
want to know
Reflex
right
Save.
now.
We're gonna have to find out next week.
You're so
No,
staunch.
right now. Quick, stop. Stop the credits. I need
Alright.
to know.
Stop, the music's going.
Stop, I'm still going.
Well.
There's a hole in the ground.
Well.
Generally filled with water.
I mean, we are on a lake. Or a loch.
Luck.
Lack.
For lack of a better term.
Yeah, I'll go help.
I actually really like that one.
Jen.
That was a pretty close
Jen,
one.
you killed me. That sound. It's the disdain.
That's what cutting words sounds like.
It's like even the very sound was an effort to make. That's all you get.
Just for you.